Breaking the rain, so we got down here by the Big Mission Creek where it dumps into the Puget Sound. Seagulls are out here eating all the dead salmon. It's a beautiful place to live. That's where we were taking shelter there. It's ridiculous. Those big pieces on the end of that brick building with the openings at the top are totally empty. There's nothing in them. They're boarded up. They open up the front of it. The benches in it. Water in the bad weather. State parks run by taxpayers of the state of Washington. But oh well, why make it for them? Just make it the easiest and cheapest piece of crap way you possibly can. Don't think about the people. No, just make the people get a discovery pass so they can go visit their own state parks. There's an idea. Get more money so they can keep upkeep on all of those ranger houses that they have at every state park. Why cut any of that? We need a ranger and a campground host and all kinds of people to run a state park, especially in the winter when there's nobody hardly there. I think a camp host is all you really need. Maybe a ranger for a 3 or 4 state park area. I mean, where we live right here is right by the Mason County Sheriff, so they can come right by any old time. Anybody needs any assistance. Anyway, I'll shut up. This part of the creek over here usually isn't flowing. The creek is over there. But they made this little gorge through here so now when it floods it doesn't wipe out the entire park. Because they put like $6 million into this park and the playground and stuff. And then the next year it was completely wiped out again. Like slabs of concrete sitting there where there was once ground underneath of them. I guess all of their mistakes makes it to where the taxpayers now have to buy a discovery pass in order to go to the state park. Again, this used to flood this whole area, but they built this walking path. It's another funny thing to me is as I was filming. Another odd thing to me is how they can redirect water where they want to, but let's say you want to try to do something about your creek that's flooding your backyard, and all of a sudden, oh no, you can't do that. You can't do nothing within 100 feet of the creek. Oh, this is 100 feet. What does it take? A couple $1 million? $2 million in the right people's pocket, I guess you can do what you want. Maybe this area is supposed to be flooded out. That's how it becomes fertile and stuff. The Indians used to, or the Native Americans, excuse me, used to come down here and set up camp at different times of the year. Fish, do whatever they did. The sun's trying to peek through. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day at the bay. Alright, well, the ranger's over there. You know, the old gun and badge toting types. I was down here one year. The park was flooded out, taking some pictures of it, and the ranger pulled up trying to exert his authority, and then was saying before he drove off, oh well, just be careful walking around here so nothing happens. Okay, I think I've been walking most of my life, lived in the woods the majority of my life. I think I don't need a ranger to tell me how to live. I'm not some city dude down here from Seattle. No offense, you guys, but I actually live here. I think I can handle it. If I die, I die. Not like I'll be able to sue the state park because the park's flooding. Usually you can go underneath this bridge and hang out. There's all kinds of graffiti under there from the cannabis using youth, you know, the ones that didn't exist before December 6th. Those cannabis using youth that were all of a sudden created due to 502. You know them. I'm sure you had them in your high school. But, you know, they're going to act like, oh, marijuana's going to be legal in Washington. It's going to all of a sudden create all of these people using marijuana and driving on our streets. Like this guy, wow, he might be on marijuana now that it's legal. How many people do you think have smoked marijuana in the last 30, 40 years and drove just fine before it was legal? I know quite a few of them. I wouldn't condone drinking and driving, but I think there's someone who has been using the cannabis plant and healing themselves for a lengthy amount of time is immune to the giggly, laughy, I'm an idiot stage, and it just affects them like the same as a antidepressant or something might affect someone. It takes a little while to get a tolerance, maybe a month or so, and then you're fine. I wouldn't take any antidepressants myself, because then you're not fine, because they're poisonous and they'll kill you. Hey, 4-door GMC. Alright. Have a good one.